Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today on our journey through the Dolomites, we're traveling near the Austrian border to visit two small yet enchanting towns, Brunico and Vipiteno.
And if you like our video, do not forget to like it, subscribe and activate notifications so that you know when we upload a new video.
Brunico, home to 17,000 residents, is the cultural and economic hub as well as the capital of the Puster Valley, where most locals speak German as their mother tongue. Nestled along the banks of the Reinhold River, which winds its way through the entire valley, we begin our exploration from one of its bridges. Founded in 1252 by Prince Bishop Bruno von Kirchberg, hence its name, Brunico started out as a fortified village surrounded by a moat and walls at the foot of its castle. Before reaching the historic centre, we pause in a small square where the cooling shade of the trees is a blessing as the day warms up. Here we find the church of Santa Maria Assunta, built in 1300 in a Baroque style and enriched by successive architectural enhancements over the years. Inside, its magnificent Baroque organ, proudly the largest in South Tyrol, truly steals the show. We then continue toward the center along a street lined with beautiful manor houses. Notably, the Sternbach residence, a delightful mansion constructed in 1500 and still owned by the Barons of Sternbach, captures our attention. Right across from the residence, the street broadens into a small square, where a charming Marian column stands, inviting you to sit, relax, and take in the atmosphere. Next, we reach the Bruno Gate, one of the four ancient entrances to the town, which leads us straight into Brunico's vibrant main street. This delightful street, bustling with shops and restaurants, forms the heart of the old town. Adorned with houses featuring ancient frescoes, every few steps invites you to pause and appreciate the beauty that surrounds you. At the other end of the street lies another historic gateway, the Ursuline Gate. Once the main entrance of medieval Brunico, it gets its name from its proximity to the Church of the Ursulines, a 15th century Gothic gem whose bell tower even formed part of the city's defensive walls. Continuing along the main street from the Church of the Ursulines, a flight of stairs beckons us to a leisurely forest walk. As we gently ascend, passing a charming military cemetery that's open for visitors, the imposing Brunico Castle begins to emerge into view. Crossing a bridge over a nearby road, we arrive at the castle, built in the 13th century and once owned by the bishopric until 2004. Today, it proudly hosts the Messner Mountain Museum, founded by the legendary mountaineer Reinhold Messner, the first person to summit all 14 8,000ers without supplemental oxygen, where hundreds of fascinating mountaineering artifacts are on display. From the castle, a splendid panoramic view of the town unfolds, highlighted by the striking bell tower of the Church of Santa Caterina. Here, our visit to this charming town comes to a close, as we set our sights on exploring the delightful historic center of nearby Vipiteno. Leaving Brunico behind, we traverse the Puster Valley and make a brief stop at Lake Fortezza, a man-made lake created in 1940 for hydroelectric power. Along its banks stands the Forte di Fortezza, a fortress built in 1833 by Emperor Francis I that now houses the provincial museum. From this impressive lake and its fortress, we quickly arrive at Vipiteno. With around 6,000 inhabitants, Vipiteno, much like Brunico, has a predominantly German-speaking population. Nestled in the scenic Assunta Valley, this town was recently named one of Italy's most beautiful villages, a title that nods to its ancient roots stretching back to Roman times. Our exploration begins in a small square that leads us to the main street, dividing the town into two distinct parts, the New Town and the Old Town. We start in the New Town, built in the mid-15th century after a fire razed much of the original urban centre, and characterised by its charming, colourful houses. This lively area culminates at the Torre delle Dodici, a 46-metre high tower that separates the New Town from the Old Town and earned its name from the way its bell once signalled citizens to pause for a midday break. Passing through this delightful tower, we enter the Old Town. Our first stop is a small square that transforms each December into a bustling Christmas market. Here, alongside the tourist office and the town hall, stands the quaint Church of the Holy Spirit, constructed in the late 14th century. Once part of a hospital caring for travelers, pilgrims, and miners, its interior boasts several exquisite 15th century frescoes depicting scenes from the life of Christ. The Old Town radiates the same charm as the New Town, with its vibrant houses inviting you to enjoy a leisurely stroll down its picturesque streets. On our way back to the parking area, we encounter the St. Margaret's Church, a modest 17th century Baroque church. Nearby, the elegant Jockelstern Palace, an architectural gem that today serves as the family residence of the Counts of Enzenberg, adds to the historic allure. Finally, beside this palace, we return to the banks of the Assunta River, with two impressive castles standing majestically in the background, marking the end of our memorable visit to the small yet captivating town of Vipiteno.